Hi, Dr. Cain here for Creek Chiropractic. Just want to talk to you today in a brief video about sitting and back problems. Not only back problems, though, basically what sitting causes health problems overall. Now, a lot of us don't even realize how much of the time when you look back at it that we spend sitting throughout the day. When you wake up in the morning, you sit and have breakfast, you sit in a vehicle, go to work. Most people sit behind a desk all day at work, only to then drive back home, have something to eat, maybe sit and watch a couple hours of TV and go to bed and wake up again and do it all over the next day. When we look back over a large portion of our lives, most of this time is spent sitting. And sitting's been directly associated with health issues like decreased ability for your body to burn fat. It decreases your bone density, which leaves a high propensity for you to have fractures. It increases the risk of heart disease, and it also basically been associated with an increased risk of early death. They've done some interesting studies on this in the United States. They took 100,000 adults and measured basically how long they sit throughout the day, and they found that when someone sits for longer than 6 hours a day, they had a 40% increased greater risk of dying within the next 15 years. 40%, as opposed to someone who only sits 3 hours or less a day. That's a huge amount, and one of the big, most surprising things to this that I found was it was regardless of whether those people that sat for 6 hours a day exercised or not. So just because you're sitting all day and then you go and exercise for a long time after, it doesn't change the fact, it doesn't nullify all the negative effects of sitting for that long a period of time. Now, obviously exercise is good for you and you should be doing that as much as possible, but the big change from this that I'd like to see people do is to get moving more. And ways that you can kind of do this regardless, even if you do have an office job, or maybe standing during meetings, or even having a standing working station, sitting on a yoga ball or a sitting disc to get some mobility in the spine, walking to and from work, or even biking. And I think the most inventive kind of thing that maybe hopefully we start seeing more in the future is what they call a treadmill desk, where there's a treadmill and all the stuff you need for your desk kind of around there, and you're actually kind of walking while you're working. I'm not sure how productive these are, but it's a good idea for the overall health of the person working. One of the big things with this too is that it causes the bones of the spine to get out of place and get stuck. And one of the positive things you can do with this is to have your spine and nervous system checked on a regular basis. And that's exactly what we do at Creek Chiropractic. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.